The biggest issue, regardless of where you are in the state, is to bring housing production up.
It's all geographies. It's all income strata.
Without housing, there is no community.
Maine has never faced a shortage of housing like we have today. Now is the time that we need to act.
This is a crisis. We need to take measures where housing projects aren't put at the back of the line. They should be put at the front of the line.
We need to reimagine how we think about housing.
You need to solve a crisis by bringing people together.
I was moving on, the next chapter of my life.
I myself have lost probably a dozen employees, and it's because they can't afford to live here.
2 full years later, and all my stuff is still in storage.
Good morning to you.
It's a dilemma for me finding staff. We don't have a lot of options for folks.
90% of restaurants are teetering on failure.
Well, I can speak for my own personal challenges. There's no inventory. There's a net deficit of 80,000 houses in Maine.
I'm looking at inevitably having to leave my community, and I don't want to do that.
Harrison has quite a bit of large parcels of land.
What could we do with this? How could that benefit Harrison as a whole?
There are ways we can do this without disrupting the fabric of the community.
We have Mainers living in our shelters who have full-time jobs and they can't find housing.
Building new homes is what's going to keep the people that we rely on able to be there in our communities.
Nurses and cops, first responders are teaching in your schools. You need to find options for them.
Without this very basic necessity of housing, everything from attracting and retaining our workforce, be able to take care of our patients, making sure our patients are healthy. If we can't achieve that, then we're not doing our goals.
The economy is built not only on tourism, it's also built on manufacturing, and we need to make attainable housing available.
How are we going to attract families and the kids into schools?
People can't find a home, they can't move into your town, they can't move into your state. For us to grow, we need housing.
Augusta needs to hear from the people of Maine that this is a really big priority and that it's impacting all of us.
People really working together with communities in the lead, thinking about what they want for the future of their community is really a critical part of the solution.
The only way this changes is if businesses, nonprofits, people, and communities get involved.
We need people to show up for housing projects like people show up for economic development.
If there's a project in your community and you're supportive of housing, that'd be a good meeting for people to attend.
When you advocate for housing, you're actually advocating for community, public safety, public health.
Our ability to create housing at all levels creates growth in our economy.
If we all start saying yes to housing production, that is the only way that we're going to tackle this housing crisis.
It is critical if we want to maintain an economy, a community, and environment here in Maine that's sustainable in the long run.
This cannot be solved by one individual. It has to be a team.